only this one ah. Lumalarga na, besh. Night safari. It's so dark.
Imagine a moonlit night in the windswept foothills of the Himalayas. You would see animals that have adapted to live in this rocky, hilly terrain, like the Himalayan toad on the left. The shore-footed toad has special hooves for gripping smooth, slippery rocks.
Slippery rocks? Where is that?
Compare its thick, curved horns with the wavy horns on the animal to the right of the trap.
Right.
This is the baral, or Himalayan blue sheep. The male has a blue-gray coat that provides camouflage on the bare, rocky hills.
Ah, it's there.
Next on the right, we'll pass the king of all mountain goats, the makor. Adult male makors have gorgeous spiral-shaped horns. Sadly, that beauty comes with a price. Makors are endangered because poachers kill so many for the ornamental value of their horns and for meat.
Once
Ah, it's
again,
there.
the males have impressive
The
curved
deer.
horns.
The goods.
They may be beautiful, but the
What's a
demand
deer?
for animal parts like these pushes many species towards extinction. Remember, you buy, they die.
You buy, they die. Hey, there's someone there. There. It's a good man.
It's a good smile. Wait, you get many
From the
of
rocky
Hey,
hills,
there's
we've gone to the
someone there.
marshlands. Here you'll see a flock of orange-pink greater flamingos, the tallest flamingo species. They can grow to a height of 5 feet or 1.5 meters.
Have you wondered why flamingos balance on one leg? It's because they spend hours in the water, and lifting one leg helps to conserve body heat.
The flamingo. Next.
Use your phone.
Bye. It smells good. So dark. So dark one.
Because we are at the end, man. That's nice.
So dark, man.
Light will attract only insects.
Meet the Bara singer. Also known as swamp deer, they sport a plain brown coat. In Hindi, Bara means 12 and singer means horn. Bara singer refers to the multiple points on the male's antlers. These formidable weapons are used to fend off competing males during the mating season and are shed once a year. You might also notice some spotted deer. They are the excess deer, or chitto. When alarmed, they produce a loud barking call.
Like the weird thing on a night vision where it counts down because you hold it still. Can't use it for that last year.
In a moment, we'll pass some animals that look like dogs with striped fur. They're striped hyenas, and they're more closely related to cats than dogs. Striped hyenas are also the only hyena that's native to Asia. Their hind legs are shorter than their front legs, so they walk oddly, but they can run for long distances. The crest of hair down their backs stands up when they feel threatened, making them look bigger and more ferocious. They're also not above playing dead to escape from danger.
Hyenas come out at night to forage for animal carrion. Some people despise scavengers. Only a few people on Earth have seen an Asian lion as close as we hope you will tonight. They are the rarest of the rare. In the next clearing, you might see a small pride of Asian lions feeding.
Female lions in the wild do the hunting. Then they wait impatiently for leftovers while the male eats his fill. If the pride has already eaten, they may be lounging or sleeping. Lions sleep up to 20 hours a day.
Asian lions used to live all over India and the Middle East, but their natural habitat is disappearing. The few that remain in the wild today can be found in the wildlife preserve in the Gir forest of India, at the most. Sloth bears live in the habitat on the right. They have a dark coat, so you might hear a sloth bear before you see it. They're noisy eaters that suck ants and termites out of insect mounds. Follow the sound and look for a bear with a shaggy black coat and a white U shape on its chest. This is another animal native to the Indian subcontinent, but it's not related to sloths. Europeans called it a sloth bear because it has long, curved claws and can hang upside down from branches like a tree
What is
stump.
that?
Beer. ขึ้นมาเป็นรูปเลย
An Indian rhinoceros can weigh 5,500 pounds, or 2,500 kilograms, more than an average automobile.
Some people use powdered rhino horn as a traditional medicine to treat fever and headaches. The international trade in rhinoceros horns is illegal, but this hasn't stopped poachers. Today, fewer than 2,000 Indian rhinos survive in the wild.
You see that? No, the big one there.
So dark now, but I can't see.
Later we walk.
Look to your left to spot our 3 deer species grazing in the shadows. The Thamin, hog deer, and barking deer. Males spot antlers which are used to spar with other males for meals. After the winter season, the antlers fall off.
I haven't got my coat on girl.
That would be fun.
Below us on the left, you'll see African Cape buffaloes grazing in the cool night air. Find more grass to eat. Each buffalo faces in the direction it wants to go. Whichever way the majority chooses, the rest of the herd will follow.
Home you also have buffalo, right?
The Nile hippopotamuses on the left may look funny and cute from a distance, but they're extremely dangerous. With teeth that can bite a boat in half. Hippos spend hours underwater to keep their skin moist. Their eyes, ears, and nostrils are on top of their heads, so they can see, hear, and breathe with most of their bodies submerged.
They're not albinos, but leucistic, a genetic condition that reduces the pigmentation of their skin and fur.
The lion is the national animal of Singapore. You'll see images of lions everywhere, including a merlion with a lion's head and the body of a fish. A legend tells of Prince Songila Utama, who named this city Singapura, or Lion City, because he saw a lion when he first landed on the island.
There's just one problem with that story. Lions aren't native to Singapore.
True. Maybe the prince saw a strange unknown animal and assumed it was a lion. What he really saw remains a tantalizing mystery.
So you like me?
It's a real rhino. It's a real rhino.
Wow, that looks so fun.
So male and female also.
Where?
Next to the dholes lives a sounder
That's the
or
breed
herd
there.
of bearded pigs. The bearded pig gets its name from the whiskers growing on the sides of its face and across the bridge of its nose. Both sexes have this beard, including piglets. These are the
Peer through the bushes ahead to your left. In the distance, you may see Asian elephants, an animal revered throughout Asia. Nevertheless, elephants are struggling to survive in the wild.
female elephants and their young live together in a herd led by the largest, oldest female called the matriarch. The herd in night safari includes Sri Nandong, who gave
The
birth to
elephant.
a baby female in May 2016. The first elephant born in Singapore in several years. When young male elephants reach puberty, the herd drives them away to live the rest of their lives on their own. The solitary bull elephant on the right was born and raised here at the night safari. His name is
it's here.
Sambar, a term that means warrior in the Malay language. Did you know that the elephant's trunk has
big.
more muscles than the human body? It's agile enough to pluck a blade of grass and strong enough to uproot a tree.
Ahead on the right, you'll see Chawang, the mighty symbol of night safari. Chawang was rescued as an orphan near the Chawang River, which inspired his name. His offspring include both Sangwira as well as his newest daughter Neha. The Sambar deer in this free-range habitat may be grazing on either side of the road. These large and peaceful deer can make a surprisingly loud noise when they sense danger. I've seen wild Sambar deer in
Right there.
India, Sri Lanka, Nepal, and China. They once inhabited huge portions of Asia, but hunting and habitat destruction have reduced the population drastically. The Malayan tigers that once preyed on Sambar deer began hunting cow and other livestock. This brought the
so
tigers
many.
into closer contact with humans, who naturally took action to protect
Same
themselves.
smell at home.
This is one of the reasons the Malayan
Where?
tiger has become
Philippines?
critically endangered.
Yes, of course.
This sad story demonstrates an important truth. Losing just one species has consequences that ripple through entire ecosystems.
The dog.
Red dogs live in closely knit packs. They spend most of their time playing,
Wolf.
hunting, and caring for one another. As the sun sets, Singapore comes alive with a different host of inhabitants. Many nocturnal animals reside in Singapore's forested areas. They move stealthily in the night, sight undetected, but if you listen hard enough, the forest reveals a symphony of sounds. These elusive bears are poached for their gallbladders and other body parts in the illegal wildlife trade. We support rescue and rehab work for these bears in Laos. Throughout this journey, we saw tapirs, Asian elephants, even the Himalayan macaws. Tonight, as we enter the world of
What call is
nature,
that?
I hope
Can it be so close? No, I afraid.
Okay, I'm more afraid you.
Where's the R?
Ow.